Hi YouTube, this is Tom talking. It is Thursday, the 3rd still, 2010. It's about to be the 4th here pretty soon, within the next hour. So I'm getting texts from Pedro. Um, but anyways, I'm here to talk to you guys about the oil spill yet again tonight. I don't know if you guys know what's going on, but they're either trying to cap the well or they're preparing to cap the well. But I'm pretty sure they're capping the well as we speak because I'm looking at the video right now and it shows that they put the well or the cap over it and it's definitely leaking around it, and the leaking has definitely gotten worse and worse and worse as the past hour and 2 hours have gone on, and they blame this mostly for the hydrates, the gas hydrates, that it's clogging, um, the tube which siphons off the gas, the oil, and whatnot. But anyways, they said this time it's gonna work because of they have heaters at the or something, to heat it around right at the beginning of the well or the the thing that they have on it. But the funny thing is that if you think about it, they only have it at the beginning, the heaters, okay? They don't have it in the rest of the 5,000 feet of tubing, okay? Freezing temperatures probably go up the next 500 feet. Why didn't they heat the last 500 feet of the tube? One, well, they do have the technology, but two, they're just too fucking lazy. Anyways, they think that that's going to work, but the hydrates are still going to freeze and clog the whole tube. It's still going to be clogged, and that's why it's still leaking. And even if even if it isn't the hydrates, then it's probably the flow is so great the tube still can't siphon off the amount. Second of all, what's going on with the oil spill is you look at um, the live picture that's down there, and you know they they have a lot more going on down there than what they think so, because I keep on the the camera on 24/7. Like I said, I keep it by my bed. I keep it wherever I go. I always have it streaming live. Well, what we think is live. I don't even know what we know anymore. It's just I follow very, very, very minute things of what the news covers. So I see what they say is a live picture of it, and I believe it. But anyways, I've been looking at the live feed down there, and it looks like they have, within the last 2 or 3 days, they have an increase of methane bubbles. And if anybody else has seen this, please let me know. I feel like I don't want to be the only one to see and think this. But they have an increase on methane bubbles around the pipe itself, not in the pipe. In the pipe, we know that hydrates are coming out, methane bubbles and whatnot are coming out. There's a lot more than what people think. That's what drives out the oil that quick upwards, is the methane bubbles. That's why they rise so quickly, and it pushes the oil out a lot quicker. But there's more methane bubbles around the pipe, and that's what concerns me, is that if methane bubbles are seeping out around the sides, does that mean it's about, to collapse? It's an imminent collapse, because all the oil that's coming out and out and out from the reservoir that's down there, it's emptying, okay? And when you empty that reservoir of oil out, it leaves air left, or water to seep in. There's going to have to be a collapse within, or in and around the oil pipe, and or around the area. There's going to be a big collapse. And what people have been calling this is an oil volcano. And I, for one, agree with the saying of oil volcano. Because it is. Because it's coming out of of a reservoir. It's not coming out of a, a container ship or anything like that. It's coming out of a reservoir, and that's what's happening. And it's really bad that that's happening because we haven't seen any significant or progressive collapses within the oil spill and around the seafloor, which means that there's probably going to be a huge destructive one. The volume of that oil, of everything that has come out, is so much, and we haven't seen a significant collapse, which leads me to think that the oil is pretty far below the seabed, but the seabed is going to push down on this cavern, kind of like it does it with a sinkhole. When it pushes down, the seafloor is going to sink and then rise back up, and that happens also when earthquakes happen below the sea surface, which caused the Sumatra tsunami in 2004, and it's going to happen this time. There's going to be a big tsunami. It's going to affect New Orleans. It's going to affect, Pensacola. It's going to affect, Tampa. Tampa's going to get hit really hard. It's a bay area. It's going to concentrate in that bay region. It's going to hit Havana. It's going to hit Brownsville, Texas. It's going to hit Houston, Texas. It's going to hit all these major cities. And people aren't preparing for it. And that's why I think the Illuminati loves the fascination of this, because it's going to be so sudden and so, impending. It's going to be a terrible disaster. And nobody's going to be able to prepare or evacuate from it when they can. And that's why I think that they love this. It's kind of in the sick way, they kind of get off on this, and it's disgusting, okay? Also, what was I going to say? Not about the hydrates, but, like Pedro and I were saying yesterday, it's the media blackout about it. But also, it's just the lack of communication people are having with this whole thing. It's a lot bigger of a disaster than what people say it is. But I didn't believe that it, one, was a volcano at first, and two, that it could cause a tsunami. But if you really think about it, if you brainstorm it out, and you really think about what's going on, then you can see that a tsunami is going to happen because of the oil spill. A tsunami really could happen. It's very, 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 very probable that this could happen. But anyways, guys, I'm out of time. I'll probably not upload this today. I'll probably upload it tomorrow night. But like I always say, guys, I appreciate you listening to me, listening to my thoughts. I always want to hear what you guys have to say, your dreams, thoughts, views, aspirations, what you're gonna do in life, anything about you guys. I'm fine with. I'd love to hear. I'm always excited when I see one more subscriber subscribe to me every day. I get really excited from that. It drives me more to what I do, what I believe, what I think, and what I have to say, and it makes me want to put these videos out all the more. But I'm out of time. Love you guys. Talk to you guys later. Probably tomorrow. But have a good night, guys.